Hey guys, it's Ty, and today I'm going to be talking about Orlando. So by now you all probably know that 49 people were killed and 53 were at least wounded in an absolutely horrific shooting at a gay club in Orlando. So this video is actually going to be me saying a few words and giving some thoughts, and then actually showing a bigger video from a project that I was part of from Studio 71, which is the multi-channel network that I'm in, where they raise awareness and donate money and just kind of send love to the people affected by those events. And it's a really great video, really great project. Obviously, I'm really glad that I got to be a part of it. So you guys will see that. But first, I just want to talk a little bit. So the night that this happened, I was actually at a gay bar myself, a nightclub, a dance club, dancing and stuff. And not saying like, oh, this could have been me, but that's just a crazy thought because I don't go out. I can't legally do that where I live, but where I was able to go out and do that. And just like the energy in there and the feeling of, you know, everyone around you is going to accept you and you're fine, like you are in a safe place is you know, a great feeling, especially for LGBT people who don't necessarily kind of ever really completely feel that way. And so when a safe place is taken and made a fucking war zone, it's scary. I mean, that's fucking scary. And people are scared. And it's right around the time of Pride right now. Pride is happening everywhere. So Pride is happening and people are scared because for them, maybe in the past few years, Pride has been a safe place. That's awesome. I mean, it's great that we've gotten there. But I just want to take a second to talk about sort of this invisible war that we're fighting and that we don't even know that we're fighting, and we have been fighting for years. Just kind of take a minute to remember where we came from and appreciate how much progress we've made to where this tragedy is recognized as a tragedy. Whereas before, this was the norm. Pride, in its early days, Pride was not a parade, it was a march. It was the LGBT community fighting back against hate and violence, saying we are here and we are proud and you are not going to stop us. And you know, a lot of people don't realize that. They just think it's like a celebration of being gay, which is cool because like that's what it has evolved into, because we don't have to fear for our lives walking down the streets, or so we think. And then something like this happens and reminds us all how very real and sadly how still ongoing this fight is that we are fighting, simply to live as ourselves. It's frustrating and it's scary, but also it shows us the progress that we have made as a community, as a country, as a society. I mean, yes, clearly this is super fucking tragic, but 30 years ago, this would have not been covered in the way that it was covered today. And I am going to talk on a panel at Pride right now, and I'll get back to you. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, it kind of puts into perspective how far we've come when something like this shakes the entire country and it's even known worldwide, because that's not how things have always been. That's not even how things were for our parents. So just something to think about. Also, it wasn't a fucking terrorist attack. The media pushing their agendas and their fear-mongering, ugh, I can't. But anyways, so that was not so much like heartfelt and actually about Orlando, but this video that I'm about to show is, so let's watch that.
Today is the anniversary of the Stonewall riots, considered by many to be the formal beginning of the fight for LGBT equality in the United States. This Pride Month has been rather trying and somber for the community due to the Pulse nightclub shooting in Orlando. We feel that it's within our duty to provide some words of encouragement for young people who might be afraid to be as authentic as a result of this tragedy.
When I heard about the terrible events that happened at the Pulse nightclub, my heart broke. I stand strong with the LGBTQ community, my community, and I say, this won't defeat us. This will make us stronger. Love always wins. Terror always loses. I choose to win. My community chooses to win. I choose love.
When I heard about the Pulse nightclub shooting, I was both numb and just really angry because this wasn't just like another shooting that we're used to hearing about from the media. This was not only the biggest one, but it happened to such an important group of people in a community where a weekend like Pride is where you want to come together about something larger than yourself and to be unified and to show the love and the positivity. So if anything, I hope that it's a reminder of how much progress we have to make as people, but also to choose love and to choose the good in the people around us rather than the hate that came out of this horrible event.
I just can't wait, and I hope for a day when we stop looking so much at someone's sexuality, race, religion, and start just loving each other and accepting each other for what's on the inside.
And I just want you to know that in the wake of a terrible tragedy, in the wake of personal tragedy, that there are still options. There's still always a way to get back on top for somebody who is on the queer spectrum, and that you will always find love even in the most trying of times.
We can't let anyone try to steal our pride. It's your special gift to the world, and an event like this should remind you that you are not alone. We are strong, and we should stand prouder than we ever have before.
Today I saw my mom for the first time since the tragedy took place. She broke down in tears telling me that she couldn't imagine losing me, with audible pain and sorrow in her voice. So to the families of the people whose lives were taken, the families who live that very reality that we can't even imagine, my heart goes out to you. My heart aches for you. In this world where people so often send a message using fear and hate, to love is a radical act. I choose love.
I choose love.
I choose love.
We choose love. We have donated $5,000 to a campaign in support of the victims of the Pulse shooting, and we encourage you to do the same. Likewise, we are going to include information on donating to LGBT youth centers around the U.S. We want a future where LGBT youth do not have to fear something like this ever happening again. We hope that you, too, choose love.
So thank you guys for watching, and I'm really happy to be a part of a company that has taken it upon itself to donate money to this cause. And if you guys would like to donate money, that would be awesome and really beneficial. And of course, if you can't donate money, just send love. But anyways, that's my video. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe. I hope you have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon.